Okay, I don't know if you can really see me here, but I've been on the streets probably for only 3 hours now, and I've had a bit of a nightmare. It poured down with rain almost instantly, and got soaking wet, so I had to go into a kebab shop and ask for some bin bags, which I managed to get, and I'm wearing now. Also, my sleeping bag broke while holding it, so it's going to be an interesting night tonight. Yeah, I've already been kicked out of 2 shopping centres just for walking through, just for even looking, so it makes you feel pretty unwelcome, and thought I'd bring you here to one of the biggest financial institutions in the world, Ernst & Young, and to really try and get the difference between what it is to be poor and to be rich in this country. And yeah, people haven't been really that nice so far, and I think I've got only 9 days left. Right, thank you very much. Okay, so just to give an idea of how busy here is, we've probably got around 100 to 150 people going past a minute. So this is giving me my first experience of begging. See how we go. I've managed to get out £2.50 already, which got me my book. So we're just going to see how it goes, see how people respond, and hopefully get enough money for food for tomorrow. Cheers guys, bye. Okay, wow, it was a bit of a bad hour at the start. Didn't have much people giving it. It's actually really hard, because people just look down their nose at you and they don't, just being ignored completely. Like, people actively move their head the other direction just to ignore you. Really hard. But then this Bulgarian couple came along. They gave me £2 and they asked me what I was doing, and then I sort of said, oh, I'm doing a charity project sort of thing, looking after people on the street, and I can't even explain, just the fact that they talked to me was amazing. Just the fact that people can take the time to be with you. And then they did something amazing. They went back and came back about 10 minutes later with this and some water. So anybody who's out there this Christmas, please just buy someone food, or just spend the time talking to someone, because you don't know how different it can make you feel. So yeah, thank you. So here I am outside London Bridge Station again. Unfortunately being kicked out now. So yeah, the guy wasn't the nicest of people. Actually, pretty nasty, pretty humiliating. Said I was a liar. Found some other people who appeared to be homeless and said, why don't you go with them, they're your friends. I've never met these guys before in my life. And the guys seemed pretty annoyed about the fact that I'd just been put with them as well. So yeah, he was a really rude man, networked well, not pretty impressed. So yeah, I guess now it's off to, I managed to get a little bit of begging, so off to McDonald's to try and get coffee, warm up a little bit 'cause it's fucking cold, excuse my language, and then yeah, back to the streets for the night. Okay, so I have to get kicked out of the train station. It's pretty depressing, pretty humiliating. I went to Tesco, and then in Tesco I was in my black bin bag coat, and I was sort of followed by some security guards who were just trying to book a ride. So it's so boring, like you're just so alone, just lonely already. It's only not even be a day. Yeah, McDonald's would be amazing. I mean, it's open till late. Got a fair bit of money. 2 people in the queue both gave me £2 each. Just asked me what my teddy bear was doing. I said, well, I'm homeless. So yeah, so got enough for 4 coffees. So hopefully I can spend as much of the night in McDonald's as possible. And then at 12 it closes and I'll be on the streets again. So yeah, hopefully it's go well. Hopefully my place is okay. I'm really worried about my place. If someone else got it, if it's the right sort of place. I haven't got any cardboard, so it's going to be cold. We'll see. Get some newspapers or something. Cheers. So here we have it, guys. Here's my first place to stay for the night. We're right in the centre of the city, etc. It's a really nice place to be sleeping. It's very wet, very cold. So I think it's going to be one of those nights, unfortunately. I'm right in central town, so I'm really scared and really nervous. I'm not sure if there's security here, so, and it's starting to rain harder and harder. If you can see, I don't know. Alright, good night guys, and I shall speak to you all in the morning. So last night, after leaving McDonald's around 12, I went to my spot to sleep, and it was soaking wet, absolutely drenched. So I put down some bin liners I managed to get, and then we sat down to sleep. Now, sleeping between like the hours of midnight 4 just didn't happen, not because it was too cold, it was reasonably dry then, and I didn't have any cardboard to set down. This place I sat was like about 2 minutes away from, no not 2 minutes, about 2 seconds, sorry, away from this quite busy main road, so it's just out of fear, like you're so scared someone's going to come beat you up. Like, every time you hear like a rowdy group of lads walking past, like kicking off, or drunk people, or lights that switched on, so the security would come every hour and tell me that I shouldn't really be there, but were pretty nice. Then it sort of got more difficult at 4, started getting really tired, sort of lay myself down a bit more, and that's just how cold it got, and it started raining. Like, there's rain pouring on my face, and like, I understand why people need cardboard now. I didn't have any cardboard, and just all my heat was just going into the ground, and like, so windy that my sleeping bag was filling up like a wind tunnel, because I can't do it up in case someone comes. Like, the temptation's always there. So this morning, I got woken up again at 7. I've got half an hour's sleep between about 6:30 and 7. Got woken up told that I had to leave and politely escorted off, so I didn't get a chance to film. I'm going to go back and show you where I slept in a minute. Yeah, it was just one of those things. Really difficult night. So now I'm woken up with this massive pain in my chest. I just hear it like inside my chest cavity. I don't know. I'm probably being really over dramatic until it hurts. But oh well. So yeah. That was last night on the streets. Probably one of the hardest nights I've ever had. Probably one of the scariest nights I've ever had. Not exactly the nicest of areas, so now plans for this morning. Just going to turn you around again, double check I've got still filming. Yeah. Plan for this morning is outside the train station. Beg. I think I probably need about £4 extra to buy today. So, got an interview at 11:30. See how it goes. I might actually try and look for a job while I'm here to see how hard it is for someone who's homeless to get a job. Okay, well, I'll catch up with you guys when I show you where I slept and after I've done a bit of begging. Cheers. Fortunately, there's very little people at the train station, so begging was a little bit difficult. So yeah, I'm going to show you now where I slept last night. So I'll show you the contrast first. So here you have PwC, one of the biggest financial institutions in the world, and just here is where I slept last night. This spot here. Like I say, the rain just flew all the way down here. As you can see, it's a little bit covered at the top, but then the wind was just blowing in my face. So cold. This is where I was last night, and I'll show you how close it was to the main street. So here is the main road, one of the busier roads with lots of clubs, pubs, a lot of very drunk people on a Saturday night. Yeah, probably say the worst night's sleep I've ever had in my life. the thing, you know, some people go through this every single day. It's absolutely horrible. I mean, for now I'm not really looking forward to sleeping in tonight, let alone tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that. Right, I'm just going to try and go to Bermondsey and see what it's like there now. Thank you. Tonight I'm in Westminster. It's my second night on the streets. I'm not as nervous as last night. Last night was terrible. Last night was probably the hardest night of my life. It sounds so stupid, it sounds so pathetic, but I really struggled. I mean, just 4 hours of just fear of being beaten up or bottled or knifed, and then followed by 4 hours of just cold. I mean, it's not like a sharp shooting cold, it's like a bone aching cold. It really gets you and it gets down to your core. I mean, luckily I've got some cardboard to sleep on tonight, so hopefully that's going to improve things a bit. I don't really know. So yeah, tonight I'm in Westminster, ahead of my interview with the BBC Radio London tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm right outside. I'm actually going to show you right now where I'm staying, but I've got to be really careful tonight because Westminster's famed for having the police come and move you on, and also I've got security just around the corner, so this could be me getting kicked out of Westminster. A bit nervous. So this is where I'm staying tonight. This is, like I say, normal thing, and we're just outside the BBC where I've got my interview tomorrow. So feeling in two ways about this. I've sort of set up camp here. I've seen a lot of other homeless people, and they're sort of in big groups of 4 or 5, so it's made me a little bit nervous. Actually today's made me feel really pathetic. Last night I struggled so much, and it was just one day, and we saw people who'd been on the streets for 40 years. This guy had been on the streets every single day for 12 years, so it's kind of puts into perspective how weak I am as a person, how strong these people are, and how much respect these people deserve. So yeah, tonight, predicted rain. It's going to be a pretty bad night again, and also it's a really trivial point. I don't know where to go for a wee. Like, I really need to go for a piss, and I have no clue where to go because there isn't any public restrooms. There's nowhere I can use. It's free. Today I made a bit of money begging, not much. I had my meals at my crisis centre, so pretty well fed. Really good day to be back at crisis. Feeling a lot more positive about tonight, but I'm sure it'll be equal tomorrow when I'm going to go for my morning McDonald's. As always, McDonald's the safe haven of the homeless, and see what the night brings. Tonight I'm just going to do some word searches and hopefully not get beaten up, weed on, or moved on. Wish me luck. Okay, just in case I don't get a chance to do this, is where I slept last night. It is heaven. This place is probably the nicest place to sleep. It's pretty cold, concrete floor, the usual, but look, I'm right next to the BBC. So it's really funny actually. There's this loading bay here, and all through the night it makes the most noise you could ever imagine. But yeah, so much better than the last night. Not great, still bad, but about 1,000,000 times better than last night. So I think we're going to be calling this place home. If I can get back here every night. It's going to be hard on Christmas, etc., but we'll sort something out. Oh, nice one. Hi again there. So I've just had my first muck wash, which was amazing. Literally still loving McDonald's. Probably the safe haven. Still, it is open at 6, but I actually managed to sleep in quite a lot this morning. Or sleep out quite a lot last night. I probably got up about 8:30, 9, which is good. Really cold. Yeah, just eating this food again and again. Like, I love McDonald's, but just having it every morning, this is the only like cheap option where you've also got warmth and shelter. it's kind of a little bit depressing, but I can't even finish my hash brown, like greasy food so much. But, so plan for the day now is I'm going to beg for half an hour, go to the BBC, see if they'll actually let me in, because they didn't last night, and then go to my centre. I was really lucky last night begging. I made a little bit of money, so I've got enough for actually to get the train, which is quite exciting. I'm going to try and get returning, because I want to be sleeping in Westminster again tonight even. Last night was so much better than the night before, so right, better leave it to it, but good luck begging. Okay, so I'm actually filming this morning's bit. Outside Topshop. Pretty ironic there, you know, shoes, beauty, etc. Thought I'd do this to show like the sort of comparison between someone on the streets and the amount of money people spend on clothing, etc. Last night was paradise compared to the night before. It was amazing. It wasn't great, but compared to the night before, it was so much better. Last night was nice and cold, really cold. I can feel it now. I'm like getting ill, getting like sneezy, coughing a lot, feel like really heavy, like a bit depressed, a bit down. Also, this morning I got woken up by somebody running up to me and going boo, and it scared the life out of me. It sounds like funny, but it really wasn't, because it's quite scary, and like when you're asleep you're really, really vulnerable, and there's nothing you can do about it. And like this guy, I was so close to hitting, because he just woke me up in surprise, and my sort of instant reaction was like, who are you, what are you doing? Like last night, like the vulnerability factor really hit me. I had a few drunk people go past, like comments, I sort of laugh and jeer. It wasn't very nice, but much better night than last night. Much better night, and hopefully I'll stay there again tonight. We'll see what transport's like. Don't know if you can see there, guys, but there's the police. So yeah, there's the police. I've just been moved on for begging outside the station, which is great. Probably the most humiliating thing ever happened to me in my life, but I mean, it's bad. You think somewhere like Oxford Circus, it's got a lot of money, people have probably got a lot of money to spare. I've sort of found it's mostly like students and older people who tend to give, rather than necessarily people with a lot of money. I think it's horrible. Like, the more money people have, the more they look down their nose on you. Like, it's some entitlement of who they are as a person and what they're worth, and like their moral fibre, etc. It's really, really bad. Hey, so again, it's been a really shit night. It's Christmas now. Been in arguments all the way down from Camden to Oxford Street. Thought I'd show you this. Merry Christmas. For those who love it or hate it. I think it pretty much sums up my point. So it's Christmas now. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Been kicked out of 2 spots that were pretty good for sleeping. Had my cardboard taken, or just got so wet so I couldn't use it anymore. It's both 2 separate times. Met some friends, met some people who weren't so keen. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Ted's enjoying himself. I don't know if you can see him there. Maybe not. That's Ted. But yeah, it's been a pretty drastic night. I'm going to try and sleep now in the rain. If you can't see, it's pouring down, and you can see why the homeless people are upset Christmas. But on a positive note, it is Christmas, so I'm going to try and enjoy it the most I can, and just try to find something to sleep. Right. Yeah. Night. So yeah, special moment now. Unfortunately the mince pie didn't quite make it, but I'm looking forward to this a lot, so I thought I'd definitely share it. It's amazing. Loads happened in the last 24 hours. Got really wet last night. Really wet, so couldn't sleep at all. Woke up pretty ill this morning, and then had to walk because there's no transport or nowhere open for food in London. Yeah, the scaffolding up here sort of collapsed through with the water and just all got me in one. Got my sleeping bag like soaked all the way through, so I just thought I'd walk around for ages. Haven't slept again. Homelessness is hard. Really hard. My respect for everyone on the streets keeps going up and up. So last night, it was a horrible night. I walked from Camden all the way down to Westminster, and someone tried to steal Ted from attached to my bag, so I got in a bit of a disagreement. Just one of those nights where everything went wrong. But like I said, I've got beer now. It's Christmas. Tonight's cold. Tonight is really cold. Also on another negative note, we didn't get enough money begging today, so tomorrow morning I'm going to have to root through bins to try and get some food, and I'm really hungry now. So yeah, Merry Christmas everyone. Please think of everyone out there. I don't know if you can see my breath, but it's so cold. I think tonight's going to be an ill one, a real one. Don't have any cardboard again, so tonight's going to be fun. I'm actually starting to think like a homeless person. Like, starting to think like it's not institutionalised, it's out-institutionalised, because you're out of the institution. You're starting to think us versus them. Like people, you start to get paranoid. I mean, tonight loads of people have seen me in my spot, so I'm a bit worried when I go to sleep that I might get beaten up. But loads and loads of people have seen me in the spot. A bit worried, and they've also, I think, seen my camera. So tonight's gonna be good. Anyway, Merry Christmas again. So good, and hope you've all had an amazing time. Just try and please think about it. There's something out there. Just trying to think of anything else that's happened. Oh yeah, no one's open on Christmas Day, so you couldn't get any food.